Alright, 60-second summary for the new Marowak deck that can deal up to 270 damage, but you need 3 Cubone on your bench, and one of them has to be damaged, and you have to use reversal energy instead of a double turbo, but if you can do all of that, then it actually kind of works, but like a lot of new Stellar Crown decks, it's a little underwhelming. I've been edging for a couple of weeks, giving myself crabs along the way, and now it's time to finally Marowak off. My original list in the Road Decks video featured Dodrio and Damage Pump, but after hours of unsuccessful testing, I've decided it's garbage. That leaves one reliable way to get damage counters on your Cubone, Gapejaw Bog. The benefit is that you can play the much better Bibarel for card draw. The downside is that Gapejaw Bog only puts damage counters on Pokemon that were placed from hand onto the bench, except you use Buddy-Buddy Poffin to get your Cubone. So you do have to change the strategy a bit and make sure at least one Cubone is getting slapped down from hand. Another issue with Marowak is bench space. You need an active Marowak plus 3 Cubone, one of them damaged, to do max damage. That leaves just 2 spots. Bibarel is your card draw, so you have to choose. Do I go for more card draw with someone like Fezandipiti EX, or do I not let someone beat off my Cuboner and run Manaphy? It took about 7 turns, but we might finally attack here. Can I get, a playable card? We got a playable card, everybody. Nobody panic. We got a playable card, and we can take a KO here because they're weak. But I want to play with my balls a little bit. So I think we just go for Max Belt Ultra Ball. This is tough. So if I Ultra Ball away... No, you know what? I think if they're going to do anything, what they're probably going to do is suck a butt. So I'm just gonna take the knockout. I'm not gonna do anything. Because if they use an Iono here, that does give me 4 fresh cards. I'm not worried too much. I do need to find a Gapejaw Bog though. But the advantage of having a deck that's, a fighting type, and they're weak to fighting, means I don't really have to worry about having a Cuboner on the bench, right? They just kind of have to deal with it. Their Okidogi's weak to fighting, Petruant's weak to fighting, Fezandipiti's weak to fighting. I will never get used to the fact that, some dark types are weak to grass, but then the poison dark types are weak to fighting. At least with the colorless Pokemon, I can tell, okay, if it's a flying colorless Pokemon, then it's weak to lightning. If it's a non-flying colorless Pokemon, it's weak to fighting. So, it's such easy stuff. But with here, it's like, how do you tell the difference? All right, so I have Maximum Belt. That's going to be fine. I have the Marowak. So, yeah, I have to attack with the Marowak that's damaged, but that's okay. There's an Iono. That's also really good. So let's just go double turbo. I think I see how much I do. So if I put a Q... No, I think I need to save the Cubone. I think I just go Max Belt, because we're at 180, and then 1 Cubone is enough to take the KO. So actually, let's go Ultra Ball away the Marowak and the Arven. Let's get a single Cubone. I know it won't have damage on it, but this does give me a knockout. Yeah, math. Boom. You can never say I'm bad at math. You tell that, but by knowing which ones are poison, but that doesn't help. Like, oh yeah, the Petruant, the Fezandipiti, the Okidogi, oh yeah, those are all poison types. All right, and then you always Bibarel before Fezandipiti, okay? Remember that. You always Bibarel before Fezandipiti. All right, what the hell is this crap? Can I get a Cuboner here? I'm sure, do they have pills for that? I need a Cuboner. All right. The deck plays Night Stretcher. I think heads is basic. No, I need basics. Stop giving me evolutions. If it wasn't for my expert math skills, I wouldn't be taking this knockout. What do you mean I'm bad at math? I'm doing great at math, and fun fact, because Trading Card Game Pocket won't have trading at launch, it literally is called PCP. It's Pokemon Card Pocket. It's not Pokemon Trading Card Pocket. It's Pokemon Card Pocket because there ain't no trading. So it's literally the abbreviation, or abbreviation? Alliteration? No. English thing. Maybe I was asleep that day during English class. But the thing is the thingy thing, is what I'm trying to say, is that it's PCP. So you can say that you got some PCP in your pocket and you're having a lot of fun spending money on it. But I'm super excited. Acronym. Initialism? Because an initialism is when you say the letters. A deluxe bomb. I mean, if I'm hitting into that Petron, I'm taking a KO. Yeah, pretty much I like cow. Yeah, I'm going to be spending a lot of money on it because of the exchange rate. So the biggest microtransaction in Pocket is $100, but that's US. So in Canadian dollars, that's 140. But the more money you spend on microtransactions, the more bonus Poké you get. So like my dysfunctional brain is like, oh hey, I'd be stupid not to spend the excess amount of money. I'd be dumb not to do that. All right, let's go double turbo, because I can win this turn. I 100% think I just go Iono here. I know I'm, only going down to 2. Okay, the Bidoof sucks. I mean, I think I do put it down just to draw an extra card, and I'm sorry, Bidoof. And Kirito, yes. So I think that needs to be pinned. All right, we got a Night Stretcher. That's great. We can get a Cubone, so that's game. I will credit For the Win. I didn't just take For the Win's list. Okay, this is a Trust Your Pilot special, but I didn't see the interaction. Boom. I mean, they're going to take a prize, and PTCGL is going to have to resolve all this, and it's going to be really bad. But I didn't really cue into the interaction between Night Stretcher and Gapejaw Bog, so Night Stretcher is huge. I just focused mainly on Super Rod in my initial list with Dodrio, and that did not work at all. Gapejaw Bog is definitely the better option, because you just get better card draw. Like, I would have lost this game if it wasn't for Bibarel. So, I highly recommend Bibarel. Gapejaw Bog is great. Night Stretcher is great. It still struggles in the power level department. I'm sure we'll face Charizard today. So, I do have Grant. I have Maximum Belt. I have Defiance Band. Maybe we'll be able to beat off a Charizard. Okay, thank you for giving me all of my supporters. I mean, I could use Arven, but that seems really bad. And For the Win, welcome in. I did give you credit For the Win for, oh, this is a beautiful Iono. I mean, if she's of age, okay, then it's a beautiful Iono. If she's of age, okay. Wait, can I win this turn if I just get the thing? Okay, well, I don't want that. I never want that. Okay, so let's just go for it. We go Nest Ball for another I mean, I could. Nah, let's just go for it. Who cares about strategy? If I get some balls to play with, or if I just get a Marowak, we win the game. Or if I get absolutely nothing, then what the hell, PTCGL? I hate your face. So I really don't want to lose my boner here. So let's just retreat into the Emolga. I would love to do something with that Emolga, but the double turbo reduces the damage. So, I just needed one card. I have like 4 Marowak in the deck, 3 Ultra Ball, I think 2 Capturing Aroma, 9 card possibility. Off of, an Iono to 6, and then a Bibarel of 4 or 5. And I still couldn't get there, so that's not cool. And Anti-Snowman, there you go. Strongwoods, I have no idea. We will learn more about TCG Pocket on Thursday. What I have learned is that there will be rental decks, but rental decks have a limit of 10 uses before you can't use them anymore. But the Pokemon Cast podcast that I listened to said you will get, I think, 2 starter decks. I'm not sure. They didn't seem super sure about that. And yeah, you get rental decks. So you don't keep the cards. You just get, if you do certain missions, you get rental decks that have 10 uses. You don't keep the cards. They're just to do, battles and complete missions so you can open more packs, so you can build the decks on your own. Just there's so much confusing stuff with Pocket. Like, if you thought TCG Live was confusing with its 3 currencies and having to become a mathematician to figure out the economy, just wait. Just you wait until Pocket comes out. There's shop tickets, event shop tickets, special event shop tickets. There's Wonder Hourglasses. There's Rewind Watch. There's Pack Hourglasses. There's Shine Dust. There's Flare that you get with Shine Dust. There's Big Peepee. There's so many things. All right, we're getting it this turn. I don't even care that I shouldn't be attacking with this Cubone. I'm just going for it. We just got to get in there, okay? This is no time for whacking off here. We just got to get in there. Okay, so I think I hold off on using my supporter, because if I can get, you know, a Marowak here. Oh my god, just give me a freaking Marowak. just give me a Marowak. I'm even going to use Energy Loto here. Okay, we got a reversal. Okay, Fezandipiti, I believe in you, buddy. Thank you. Was that so difficult? So I'm pretty sure this is 300. And then I can go... I mean, how confident am I that there's a counter catcher in the deck? I really didn't look at my prizes, but I believe. I told you, I always believe. Always believe in the heart of the cards. All right, so we just go counter catcher the butt. You always got to go for the butt there. And then Gapejaw Bog, Defiance Band, that one, because I like that one's face a little bit more. And then we go for a Bone Vengeance. It's a 4/4 Afro Samurai. So yeah, the currencies and the economy in Pocket are going to be really crazy. I think this is a win. I know they had a bit of a nothing turn one, but Marowak with Maximum Belt does 300. I have Grant in the deck. You know, you can play Kieran over Grant, but the positive thing with Grant is that it recycles itself, and you do potentially get an extra card with Bibarel. So I do prefer Grant over Kieran, even though you do get the added benefit of Switch. And Grant is just a blanket plus 30, whereas Kieran it's against EXs and Vs. And I be creeping. Yeah, I boned a Raging Bolt. I got my Vengeance and I boned it, and I growled while I boned it. But no, people can't rent your deck. The rental decks are default pre-con. They are pre-constructed decks. It's very confusing. And Wonder Pick, that is, you do Wonder Pick and you can get a free card from someone else's pack that they opened. They don't lose the card, but it is, oh my god, you've just concede Chubby Wubbins. Just Chubby Wubbins. You gotta concede, bro. You gotta concede Chubby Wubbins. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put a reversal energy on this one. But Chubby Wubbins, come on. I just boned a Raging Bolt. Oh man, I got such a raging bone. I got such a raging Cuboner right now. All right, Manaphy, as long as, you know, you're never going to be used, hopefully. In my test games with Marowak, all I did was face Greninja and Dragapult. So I was like, okay, well, I faced Greninja, I'll put Manaphy in the deck. And then in the Dragapult games, okay, I need Rabska. And then, of course, I get on stream, and it's like, why do you play Manaphy? No one's playing bench snipe cards. It's like, you have to play Manaphy, okay? You need something. You need something to hide your boner, okay? And yes, the jokes will continue for the next 2.5 hours, because that was one of the comments on YouTube. We got a couple new copy pastas today on YouTube. One of the ones where, see if I can find it. Old men acting like 10-year-old school children over a Pokemon card game are really unique. So we got a couple new copy pastas. But Marowak is doing really well. If you can just get a decent start, that's it. Just get a decent start, slap a boner on the bench, you can easily win. Okay, there's no way they got this. There's no way I lose. And I be creeping, don't be weird. Okay, this is a family-friendly stream. All right, I'm gonna draw like 1,000,000 cards this turn. I already have the Night Stretcher to go get my Marowak, so I can already whack off a little bit. And then, is that 210? Do I even need to put my other Cubone down? Boom, 220. We already got there. Just get out of here, Raging Bolt. You took 2 prizes against the Marowak deck? Yeah, that's what I thought, Raging Bolt. Can I please just face Raging Bolt? And I prized Roseanne. I think my opinion of Roseanne has definitely fallen off, but it's like, you can recycle a special energy, a Gapejaw Bog, and your Maximum Belt. And it's like, okay, well, I can get back all of those things, Maximum Belt being the biggest one, so I can potentially just knock out 2 Charizard, but my opinion on that is kind of soured. Okay, this is fine. I think I go... Do I go Cleffa Do Duo? No, I go Cleffa Cubone. Sure. I mean, they're playing like a poison deck, so that's okay. And then... Seventeen. It's literally on my Twitter bio. Thursday in New Zealand, October 30th everywhere else. All right. Hey, Gapejaw Bog might come in handy because they're wheat to grass. Yeah, like, again, this is all based on people who went to the event. And the people who went to the event were given unlimited currency, so they're a little biased when it comes to everything. Like, they were given everything was free. So they're a little spoiled in that sense. And, you know, maybe it wasn't the full experience that we were going to get, but they implied that, no, you are not guaranteed a rare. Of course, when I play the game, when I get my fingers deep inside it, I will be able to find out, but the rarity system's also really weird. It's diamonds and stars and 4 stars. Sorry, 3 stars is a rare, 4 stars is an ultra rare. So like 3 stars is, well, there's nothing on the board that's a rare, but 4 stars would be an EX. And then 3 stars would be a rare, 1 diamond is a common. Oh, crap. 1 diamond is a common, 2 diamonds is an uncommon, 3 diamonds is a rare, 4 diamonds is an EX, 1 star is a full art common, 2 stars is a full art EX, 3 stars is an immersive card, and 4 stars is a crown rare. Yeah, it gets a little nutty. I think my Cleffa is about, yes, seems simple enough. seems really simple. All right, well, there goes my Relor while their discard pile is absolutely freaking out right now. I have lost my Gapejaw Bog. That's not super chill. They also have a Pecharunt. Yeah, I mean, I think I just go Reversal Energy because I can't do enough with Dodrio, right? I could maybe knock out the Munkidori or maybe even the Squawkabilly, but yeah, maybe I do go for the Pecharunt. Let's see what we get off the Great Ball. Their discard pile is absolutely going nuts right now. Their discard pile is doing some things. Okay, so how much damage am I doing currently? I don't think I'm doing enough. I think I just have to go Reversal Energy on this guy, Grasping Draw, and then, because most likely they're going to Munkidori KO the Cleffa. I got absolutely nothing off of that. That was really cool. But I can knock out a Pecharunt or a Fezandipiti if I want to with a Marowak right now. So it makes sense to give them the Dodrio to knock out with Roaring Moon. Or I can maybe knock out the Roaring Moon. We'll see. Yep, they got all the things. So Cleffa, I'm a big fan of Cleffa. It's just when you're facing decks with Munkidori or Dragapult or, you know, Regidrago with Dragapult, Cleffa becomes a huge liability. You know, and Dusclops too. So Dusclops is, you know, you can just knock out the Cleffa, shorten the game even further, and then we're getting Togekiss and Surging Sparks that anytime your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out, you can take an extra prize on a coin flip. And the really funny thing with the Togekiss is that it doesn't have to be damage from an attack. So if they have a Dusclops or a Dusknoir and they're active and they blow it up, you can potentially take 2 prizes off of it. And here we go. Now I'm wondering, do I give them... No, I was like, do I give them the Cubone and potentially not lose the game by drawing cards? But this is the problem with Dodrio. It's like, I can get this hand down really low if I had a Bibarel and then draw 5 cards. But with Dodrio, it's like you draw 1. And that's not chill. Oh my god, okay. Oh, we are in there. Oh, we are so deep in there right now. Okay. Everybody chill. Chill. Just hang on. Just chill. We're gonna Great Ball first. Okay, well, that's like the worst card I could have gotten. Okay, that's fine. We're going to double turbo. I will Ultra Ball away the Rabska and the balls. Sometimes you gotta tickle those balls. All right, and then we go... I also have a Luxray. That could come in handy. Okay, we get the Marowak first. You always got to Marowak off. Okay, and then we go Counter Catcher. I don't think I care if they have a bunch of cards. I just want to take a knockout here. Oh my god, we're in there. We are in there, everybody. Okay, no, don't panic. Don't freak out. Everyone just calm down, okay? Okay, so we go... I put the Dodrio down first. I have to do this in a very specific order. And then I think I Poffin for double Cubone because I don't want to put damage on them. The reason I don't want to put damage on anybody is because of the stupid Monkey Dory. All right, and then we go... We give him a Boner Vengeance. I had to take a knockout this turn. The problem is that they will most likely be able to take a knockout with Monkey Dory. And that will give them the victory here. So because things were a little sketchy and we had to waste a couple turns doing nothing, I think... Oh, and the Gapejaw Bog also helps them a little bit too because that just powers up their Monkey Dory. Okay, so if I can deny them a prize card with whatever shenanigans they do with Monkey Dory, then we'll be fine. And if they only have the one Monkey Dory, I think we're okay. So I can't put Cleffa down. I can't over damage somebody. I mean, I think we'll be okay. Because if what they're going to do is they're going to take the damage counters off somebody. Probably put them on Dodrio. In doing so, they will power up Dodrio. So I can maybe do like 320 damage with a maximum belt with this guy if they get a little too antsy. And yeah, have 100 cards in your hand. I don't care. That's another thing about Pocket, by the way. It's a maximum of 10 cards in your hand. So there is a hand size limit in Pocket. And according to the IGN article, it's the only place that I saw this mentioned. Decking out is no longer a win condition or a lose condition in TCG Pocket. So they don't want to discard the stadium? That's weird. Oh, they did discard the stadium. So what was the point? So that seems to be what's going to be happening. All right, so I think I win now, right? I do have to duo that. Maximum Belt. I guess I just draw a card with Zooming Draw. So I just have to go knockout, and we win. Okay, I don't need 100 Night Stretchers. I would be totally fine if I didn't have all these Night Stretchers. So let's go. Let's Marowak off a little bit. Do I have a knockout on the Roaring Moon? I don't even know if I care, but I would like to. Okay, so I have to knock out somebody. So let's go Night Stretcher for the Cubone. Cubone down. Doing 130. So I have to knock out the Peturunt. Do I care about the Peturunt? Or do I care about the Fezandipiti? Like, what are they going to do with the Fezandipiti? Yeah, maybe okay, am I being stupid here? I was doing 130. That's 260. This is weak to fighting. Don't pull a pilot. All right, let's just knock out the Fezandipiti. Let's get it over with. I'll put that there. And then I guess the Maximum Belt on this guy. Just in case. Because there's a very real chance that they maybe Iono me if they have one copy, or maybe Roxanne. Because that is the huge negative side about Dodrio that I talked about. Is you just really struggle to draw cards. If I could play Gift Energy in this list, I 100% would. But you need to have damage counters on your bench Pokemon. You need Fezandipiti. I put Cynthia's Ambition in the deck for additional card draw. And I've played one supporter this game. That's crazy. So next turn, I have to knock out a dude. Yeah, that's fine. They're putting the damage on the Cub one. I can promote this one and then attack with it. And then I think I'll be okay. Because I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to be able to Night Stretcher. I have to Ultra Ball for a Fezandipiti. And how did I get this field cosmetics? I was lucky that a viewer reached out to me because I said on the Discord, hey, does anyone have this field cosmetics? I'll send you feet pics for them. Somebody reached out and gave them to me. And we got the pump. Okay, so that's game, right? Because I don't even need to do anything. I just go, oh my god. Okay, now the deck is working. Now, after all this time, now the deck works. Okay, so we go... wait, am I doing math correctly? Okay, I'm 30 damage short. No, because we have the maximum belt, that's fine. That is fine. We go evolve, and they're gonna be like, oh, you're short. Nah, I'm not short. I got a big PP. I'm gonna be able to craft all the cards in TCG Pocket. Look at that. Boner Vengeance 320. Oh, hang on. There we go. 320? Jeez. So I could have done 350 then. Oh, because of Grant. Yeah, there we go. See? Dodrio sucks. Let's be real here for a second. The Dodrio build sucks. I tested it out on TCG Masters. If you want to play it's not a client, but if you want to play Pokemon cards with yourself, if you want to play with yourself, go to tcgmasters.net. It is an amazing, amazing testing site for Pokemon cards. Very limited card pool, but it's great. Dodrio, yeah, it just doesn't draw you enough cards. Wait, my opponent just gave me a sad face. Are they trolling me that their TM evolution failed? Or did they seriously just like prize everybody? All right, let's go Maximum Belt. I will Iono them because I feel bad for them. Because they have to look at that face in the mirror every day. Boom. Okay, we got some Dodrio. This is kind of terrible. The de-evolution could be our meal ticket here. Yeah, let's go for the Cubone. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name. Grottle, that was the name. Sucking Bud is its game. All right, so there's another Doduo. But again, like you look at this hand, and it's like, what the hell am I gonna do next turn? If this was a Bibarel, I'm drawing 4 cards, guaranteed. I can play Arven, thin some things out. I'm drawing 4 cards, guaranteed. But with Dodrio, it's like, what? I'm drawing 1 card next turn. So, even though Dodrio is a better, quote unquote, better partner on paper than Bibarel, okay, thank you. You know, you ever have a bad hand, just tell your opponent to Iono you into a much worse hand. Alrighty. But if they're playing a multi-prize Torterra deck, if they're playing the Torterra EX and not the baby Torterra, we should be fine. It is a little disappointing that I have a Rabska in play. But if they can't do anything, if they literally prized all of their Grottle, I don't know what's about to happen. Would Gengars be better? No, Gengars would not be better because you have to get them in the discard pile. There we go. They got one. Yes, this is the Marowak deck that made me regret building Marowak with Dodrio. And so it is the EX. I can do 340. We've established that 340 is a number that I can hit. But it'd be a lot easier if I didn't have to do that. It'd be a lot easier if I can just ping them and then whack off a little bit. Okay, this is great. If I can hit him with a big de-evolution at the end of the game, we should be fine. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. But Gengars would be better because you have to get them in the hand. You have to discard them. It's really difficult. We don't want to do that. Let's go. We put the reversal there. I'm just freaking going for it, baby. Okay, so Grant could give me the knockout. I can zooming draw. Can we do this? Okay, that's not the card we needed. Let's go. I think I put the Fezandipiti down. If this works, we're golden. We got the pump. Wait, do I have it? I'm not gonna do the math, okay? I'm gonna leave it up to the heart of the cards here. So we go Ultra Ball away, the Emolga and the Luxray. Because the Luxray sucks Ray, am I right? Okay, and then we go Marowak. We Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Get a Cubone. I'll damage pump off both, just so because I think the deck only plays like 2 damage pumps, so I'll spread the cheeks. No! I needed one more. we got to 320. I needed one more. So if I hadn't put that Dodrio down, I would have had the knockout on the Torterra and I would have been able to do 350. But in my defense, I had to put that down because we had a nothing hand when I put that down. So 350 is a yeah, I know they're gonna Grottle for the Whimsicott heal. And it's gonna be really sucky. Yeah, there it is. But maybe they don't have the energy? Maybe? Maybe they don't have another energy in their hand? And they just made a ah, crap. They just made a terrible decision. So I'm pretty sure I just lose the game now. But like, I had to put the Dodrio down. Right, I had to put the Fezandipiti down. I had to put the Dodrio down. It was out of my feet. They got the booty fly. Temple of... Okay, okay. All right, okay. When you got it, you got it. Okay? They had the energy. They had the heal. They had the Temple of Sinnoh. They literally had it all. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, take your socks off and tip your cap. But if you're wearing socks, get out of here. Okay, there's a Gapejaw, that's good. So let's do that. We obviously have to two-shot them now, which is unfortunate. They did grab a Beautyfly, so I think Ionoing them would actually be a decent idea. But I have to get rid of Arven and that guy to go for the Marowak. They might have both been in their hands, or they might have been in the prizes. So I would imagine the Grottles were in their hand. Or again, they were prized. One of the two. Okay, I mean... If I just didn't have to put that one freaking Dodrio down. So we go 220. They're going to be able to find everything they need. I don't think I have Roseanne's backup in this list, so the Maximum Belt is not a thing anymore. But... Okay, so they have Torterra. I would have to damage the Grottle. I also... Oh, they have the baby Torterra. Okay, that's good. Unless they attach a grass energy to it, then that's bad. Unless they just, you know, prep for next turn and attach a grass energy, then that's bad. Okay, so they have a Turtwig. Oh, God. That is unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not feeling the Dodrio, right? It's not good enough. Drawing 2 cards a turn is just not going to get you there. You just, you know, sometimes you need to whack off really hard, and that's just not going to help you do it. Okay, so we go for De-Evolution and Counter Catcher. I think we just start doing the thing. We just keep drawing cards. So if I Counter Catcher, instead of going for the Torterra EX, if I knock out their Grottle, I think that makes more sense, right? Okay, I didn't realize I could do that. So I think if I go for their Grottle, that is my best course of action. I leave the Gapejaw Bog. We're doing 190. I'll save the Great Ball. I do have Night Stretcher, I guess, to get another Cubone. Right? Because if I go for the Grottle, they lose their thingy thing. And then maybe they just can't get in there. So I go Bone Vengeance. Okay. And then boom. What do you mean giving them the Whimsicott back? Okay, we can Iono them really low. They still haven't gotten a Beautyfly, which could help us out. They might attack with this. No, they're going to attack with that one. Okay, so I still need to Gust Up I think this guy. But as long as they can't get a booty fly up and running. That was another reason why I got rid of the Grottle. Oh, giving them the Whimsicott back with the de-evolution play. But no, if I do that, that's fine. Because they're going to lose this Torterra. I'm going to have to shake and bake here a little bit. Okay, if I go up with... How much? You're doing 100. So you're not... Oh, I have a Defiance Band. So you're doing... No, it's still coming up short, though. The Dodrio would still come up short because that's 130, 110 with the 20 damage reduction. So Temple of Sinnoh would have actually allowed Dodrio to take a knockout that turn. That would have been cool. And then I get the reversal off the top. Of course I do. Okay, we got a Poffin. I'd really like, you know, some Super Rods or something. Heavy Ball. I don't think I prized anything good. Yeah, we just have Cleffa. Oh! That would explain why I haven't... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nah, we're good. We're great. We are doing... Oh, we're doing so good right now. Okay. If there's a Marowak in the deck, I'm about to get it. Okay, there we go. So, I think... Oh, God. Do I use the Devo play right now? I got bosses. I got Counter Catcher. So, I think we go... Counter Catcher the Torterra. Marowak off a little bit. Keep the Gapejaw. How much do I need to do? 210. So, I can attach the double turbo. I can... I have two Q... So, I'm full on Cubone. I have a damage pump so I can boost the damage on my Dodrio, but I think I want to save the damage pump for a thingy thing. And then we go yeah, Defiance Band on... No, we're just gonna Iono. 7C. Jeez. This is a family-friendly stream. I can't believe that you would do that. All right, so we go Super Rod. We got to go Cubone, Marowak, because we're going to draw all the cards we need. We knock out their Torterra. And then can I stick them at one prize card? Pata! I'm going to start handing out some bands here. Actually, I don't need to use TMD Evolution. I was like, hey, why don't I just use TMD Evolution? No, I don't need to do that. I can just knock the damn thing out. There's no reason to use TMD Evolution here. So, the fact that they were able to not get a booty fly was kind of the difference here. And okay, Clambert, come on. Yeah, see, now they're like, okay, we got to go for Whimsicott. That can do 80 damage. That's what I was looking at earlier. Like, their win condition is now Whimsicott. But I can just attack with Dodrio and not worry about whacking off a little bit. So yeah, I think I just go for the knockout on the Torterra. They don't have a way to augment their damage. I believe I have to attack with Dodrio though, right? So if I put 4 damage, that's 130. No, because if I get a double turbo as my energy... Nah, there's no way that's going to happen. And Clamburglar, yeah, that's fine. In the Clamburglar scale of jokes, that was like a 4 out of 10. Well, the thing is, I'm more likely to find a reversal than a double turbo, because I have, 3 double turbos in the bin. So I go with Dodrio in the active. Well, there's the Devo. Let's Fezandipiti first. No, yes, no. And then I do have to worry about that. I do have to worry about the Wurmple. So this Cubone gets knocked out. So I think I evolve that one. I Poffin for... I mean, the Cleffa gets knocked out. The thing is, the Cubone gets knocked out, but I have to thin the deck to try and find my stuff, because I have a draw of 4. I have a draw of 4, and 4 of the cards will help me win the game. But if they bosses my Cubone, I lose. Oh god. I'm gonna take the risk. I have to take, you know, this is PTCGL. You have to understand what game you're playing. You know, I'm playing chess, I'm not playing checkers. Crap! No! No! I shouldn't have put the Cubone down. They literally just have boss's game. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. So we go 130 on the reversal. This is fine. And then we're going to burn the balls here. God, those are some prizes right there. All right, then we keep the Gapejaw Bog. I may as well put this Cubone down now, right? It doesn't really matter. If they have bosses, they win anyways. And then we go... I mean, this game ain't going much longer. I may as well just draw the extra cards. And then we go Ballistic Beak. Okay, and the 1, 2. We buckle my shoe. We got the reversal. I probably shouldn't have used Cynthia's Ambition, because now they're just like, hey, I just have to do nothing for 2 turns and I win. But you can't do anything for 2 turns. I can retreat. You know, if you have a bosses, you win the game. Oh. Does this mean they don't got it? So, I have a Bose's Hors d'oeuvres, which gives me the very fun opportunity of bringing up that Turtwig and slapping the turtle, you know, beating off a turtle. But this is a very tense game. I thought I was out of it, but you never count out your pilot. Just because the plane's going down doesn't mean, you know, that's not part of the experience, am I right? You know, cool pilots let you experience 0 gravity when you're flying, you know? And, you know, the turbulence over the ocean is the best. So you imagine 0 gravity over the ocean. You're just going, you know, nose down. Okay, that's a grass. Now, the question is, what do I do here? Who do I go for? Because if they have a bosses, they win. But I think the Turtwig is the biggest threat, right? Like, yeah, like I have to go for the Turtwig. That is by far the biggest threat. I will put the double turbo to whack off a little bit. We go Ballistic Beak, take the KO. And then do I got it? If they just get freaking rare candy, booty fly bosses, don't do this. Yeah, I had to boss the turtle. That was non-negotiable. That was like oh no, you can't. No, I didn't need to put the Cubone down either. I didn't need to do it, but this is PTCGL. I've had such a terrible day with PTCGL giving me the worst card draws. So I'm like, well, I have to thin the deck to try and get what I need. So I put the Cubone down even though I was a game losing. And then they just get the freaking bosses? Oh my, what do you mean that was deserved? That was not deserved. Look how much, we did 2,800 damage in that game. I deserve to win that one. That was expertly played by me. I say, you know, everyone in the comments type PTCGL does not respect your pilot, and I trust my pilot, and he has the best feet, even though you can't be bare feet in PTCGL, but in my mind, they're smooth as butter. That is Clan Burglar. All right, so they have a good start, but oh my god, no, I don't want Boner Vengeance. I am Vengeance, but I don't want that kind of Boner Vengeance. that kind of vengeance hurts a little bit. All right, so then we go, get rid of all that. We go for Cubone. And thank you, Yuta. You know, that's totally fine. You know, at least you admit the truth. Okay, we got Boner Vengeance. I just, please, whatever the basic one is. Tails. Thank you. Give me a Bidoof. I mean, they're 100% knocking out this Fezandipiti, which is not good. Yeah, we'll be fine. I have a Marowak. We'll be fine. No, Clan Burglar, you can't question people when they're telling the truth. You don't go up to someone like, hey, I'm telling the truth. It's like, yeah, that's cool. Thank you. Thank you for telling the truth. You're a really cool person. They do need a full bench of 8, though. I know they're going to be able to do the thingy thing, but they do need a full bench of 8, and I can I can knock out a Terrapodos without having damage counters on anybody. So this is kind of cool. I go Bibarel first. I think I Night Stretcher for the Marowak first. No. I mean, I already have a Marowak in my hand. We don't do that. Yeah, there's the Area 0. They are playing the Crown Opal Glass Trumpet build, though. And they... Oh, they're playing Palkia, so it's the Palkia Terrapodos deck. That makes sense. They don't need a full bench then. They only need one more because they're not getting the 20 damage reduction. But I don't think they went for a supporter. So they need an energy and another bench Pokemon in order to take the KO. And they might be a little down. Hey, Yuta, no, I did not pay you $100. I will be giving the Pokemon Company $100. Actually, $140. Because that is that's the best value of Pokegold. Jeez, I'd be an idiot not to spend the maximum amount of money on the game to get my Pokegold. Okay, you still need a basic. I mean, oh my god, what the hell is this hand? I need a Nest Ball or something. Need a Nest Ball or a Bibarel or a supporter. You know, just a playable card would be great. Oh, they got some Hooters. Oh, no. You know, I'm just going to take the W, right? We take the W. I got a YouTube video out of Marowak. They got a freaking perfect KO. I mean, I will take I'll take a Cubone here. Well, that's fine. You know, it's not quite what I wanted. No, I'm not going to be spending, like, I might spend a little bit for the New Zealand version, but I don't plan on spending, you know, more than like the premium pass amount. But no, 140 Canadian, because it's $100 US, which is, I think, will convert to 140 Canadian. I haven't, you know, checked in a while what the thingy thing is. All right, so let's go for a reversal, just in case. I have to Energy Loto again, just in case. All right. I believe in you, Fezandipiti. Okay. If I did prize one, right? I've never been so happy to prize a Cubone. I mean, if they have, you know, Radiant Greninja, we're absolutely screwed. But I've never been so happy. And then we go Great Ball, because what's in my... Just a Marowak? Now, we'll hold off on the Superb Rod. We gotta... Oh my god, things are turning around here, everybody. I can't put the Bidoof into play. We got 420. I think I can attach the double turbo. I'm not certain, but I think we can go double turbo. If I can get a Cubone... Oh my god, we can do this. Yeah, Shurko. I know, right? That's Tails. That's a basic. That's a Cub 1. Oh my god. See, do you see what happens when PTCGL cooperates in the slightest for me? Right? Like, just gives me just a hint of not hating me. It's like, I can accomplish great things. I'm like Voldemort. You know, give me a little bit, I can accomplish great things. Terrible, yes, but great nonetheless. All right, and then we go... do I just say... Do I ship it? Nah, I already have the Marowak. We don't need to whack off any harder than we already are. Well, yeah. How would you pronounce this? I bet you'd pronounce it the wrong... Oh, no. Big damage counters. All right. 5 hundo. I still need a maximum belt to win this game, and Roseanne just so happens to, you know, be in the discard pile. You know, the card we need just kind of happens to be in the discard pile, but I can knock out Terrapodos all day. I have Counter Catcher, so that'll be huge. And then I just have to find a way to knock out a Palkia V-Star. But no, because we learned that I can't use a Maximum Belt. And Trash Tunes, I haven't faced a single Charizard deck during stream today. That's crazy. I played it nonstop in testing. That's why I put a copy of De-Evolution in some of the lists. Because that's like the only way you can do it. And Clamburglar, yeah, you gotta cast Confusion on your opponent. And new name? Oh no, I'm running out of steam right now. But Pikmin, hey, there used to be a game like this that allowed you to look at your opponent's deck list. I wonder what happened to it. You know, I wonder what happened to that. That would be a really cool game if they allowed you to do that. Yeah, Regidrago's tough because, you know, not only can they Goodra, but they can Dragapult and they can Kyurem. There is a playable Decky Dewey. What are you talking about? But yeah, Zard. You can do 330. Okay, so with, you know, if Gapejaw Bog puts 20 on a Charmander, that's great. But you can do 330 with a double turbo, a maximum belt, and either Grant or Kieran. So it is no, don't go for my Fezandipiti again. Okay. I am not going to let them knock out another Fezandipiti. And they are leaving my Marowak alive. And they have two dudes that are weak to fighting. So as long as I don't allow them to put an Area 0 down, and then I bump the Area 0. So yeah, them going for the Fezandipiti makes a ton of sense. But I'm making dollars out here. And Trash Teams, no, Grant is better than Kieran, because Grant is plus 30 to anybody. Kieran is only plus 30 to EXs and Vs. And don't forget that Grant also thins your hand and is reusable, and, you know, if you ditch a Grant for whatever reason, that's fine. But if I have a Defiance Band, I can knock out the Palkia, so I have everything I need to knock out a Palkia right now. But I don't think I can risk it. Unless I top deck the Defiance Band, I can't risk it. I just have to go for the Terapagos. Or do I go for the Fezandipiti? Okay, let's get rid of the Heavy Ball. Those are some prizes right there. Those are some prizes. Okay, so I think I go for the Terapagos, because then if I get rid of the Terapagos, they can't use Area 0. And this still allows me the option to Defiance Band. So I'm going to Iono first. This still gives me the option to Defiance Band later. I just might be pretty low on resource. Okay, okay. That's cool. There's nothing I want to Palpad back in, right? I mean, I think just in case they use Iono, I do want to put back to Cynthia's Ambition. So just in case they use an Iono against me, and then I'll go Reversal. We'll draw 3. Please don't get the Cynthia's Ambition here. Please don't do that. Thank you. Okay. So I think I just Bone Vengeance. Let's do that. Let's just get rid of that. And I think we just go Bone Vengeance, because I'm going to need to find that Cubone if I want to knock out a Palkia with a Defiance Band. What disadvantage does this deck have? All of them. You know, it's a single prize deck that can knock out 2 prizers. It can reach, you know, 270. It can reach 280, 300. It's just, you have to put damage counters on your own Pokemon, and Dragapult and, you know, bench attacks and Regidrago copying Dragapult are major issues. So if we had, like, if the Jirachi also stopped damage counters from evolutions, that'd be great. But you have to play Rabska, and that's another stage 1. It's a bench spot you don't want to use. So there's lots of disadvantages. And this is what I was talking about when I said Stellar Crown isn't that great. It's a pretty disappointing set, but Surging Sparks, after the few card reveals we've already had in the past 2 days, Surging Sparks is already better than Stellar Crown, at least in my opinion, in terms of Pokemon, right? Stellar Crown had some really kind of game-breaking trainers, but in terms of Pokemon, I think Surging Sparks is head and shoulders above. And we still have 100 cards to go. So we still have 100 cards that we don't know about in Surging Sparks, and I'd say the Pokemon quality is already higher than Stellar Crown. And yes, I haven't, you know, checked that, and I'm just saying that so people comment and say you're a really weird person and what is wrong with you. But you know, that's what we do. Okay, I got this. I'm going to win this game. They have used their V-Star power. I don't have to worry about Radiant Greninja sniping anybody. They can't get rid of their Fezandipiti because both of their Terrapidos are in the discard pile. I didn't put back in the Fezandipiti because I'm not an idiot. You know, they can't get horny with Echoing Horn. I mean, if they had an Ursaluna, that'd be funny, but they don't. So, tons of card draw. Doesn't matter. I got a boner. Okay? What are you supposed to do? You know, when I got a boner, you should be afraid. Okay, hopefully the game does not last long enough that the Radiant Greninja can snipe. But I just go Super Rod, Ultra Ball, Reset. Okay, oh, I got so scared there for a second. I'll give them a thumbs up because they don't know. They don't know. Imagine thinking that Briar worked on a V-Star. That'd be like thinking that Maximum Belt works on a V-Star. Jeez, how dumb do you have to be to make that mistake? Okay, so we go for Cubone, and then Marowak and Fezandipiti. I have to win this turn, because if I don't, then I lose next turn. Very expert commentary by me there. Okay, there we go. Ultra Ball, that and that. I think I get the Cubone because we have freaking triple Marowak. And I don't have any Poffins or anything. So yes, we get the Cubone. I go... Oh god, do I do... I think I Bibarel first. So I put the double turbo. You can attack, right? Yes, we're losing. Okay, so I use the Bibarel first. I have a bench spot open. I just need a Defiance Band. Okay, remember, I'm not an idiot. Remember, not an idiot. Not anymore. And then we get the Marowak. I need the Defiance Band. Or if there's a counter catcher in the deck, I also need that. Okay, well, this is there a Defiance Band in the deck? That is the question that we need answered right now. There is. Okay, PTCGL. I don't ask. There's also a counter catcher. I have two cards that just win me the game. You cannot do this to me. Not again. Okay, there's two cards in a deck of 9. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. After 2.5 hours, you finally cooperated. It's so nice when PTCGL just cooperates. When I do everything right, and PTCGL, as stressful as it is, finally cooperates, because the amount of games I've had today, where it's just like, oh no, you prized everything, or, you know, here's a handful of supporters that get Iono'd. But when PTCGL is just like, I'll toss you a boner, I'm like, well, I can get some vengeance. Because I am vengeance.